Natasha.
Debbie.
Show.
The show.
Welcome to it. Just two patriotic girls.
Learning about the world.
So please, don't take us the wrong way. Hi, Sweden. Welcome to the Natasha and Debbie show. And we're excited about this episode. This one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And, well, surprising, because that's what the title says. But before we get into this episode, we would really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button and, yeah.
And consider subscribing to our channel, because remember, we're on our road to 100,000K.
I didn't want to say the whole subscribe thing because she'll get mad at me. That's her thing. She likes saying
That's my thing. Please hit the subscribe button.
We'd love to have you join the family. But yeah, so we're super excited about this video. And we also want to apologize for last week not being here. So we are so sorry that we didn't get a chance to get the video out the day before Thanksgiving here in America. But we're back, and hopefully you're still here. Otherwise, we're just talking to ourselves. Today's episode is what?
We are going to do the 10 surprising Swedish inventions and discoveries.
Okay, so I'm excited about this. So I hope he doesn't go over things we've already learned, a couple things. So I was super, super excited because some of the things that I love the most in this world, we learned on was it the Geo Now video? I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was.
Geography Now video on Sweden. Spotify.
Yep.
My favorite app of all apps that exist. I love all those, even though I don't have one.
She does.
I have a Subaru. Because I couldn't afford the Volvo, and Subarus take all the cool, tech and safety features from the Volvo. And H&M.
Yes.
By the way, this is from H&M.
Most clothes are from H&M.
And jeans are also. Actually, no, they're not. Sorry. But love H&M. So those are the things that we learned, just a couple of those. And then I remember, I don't know if it was in that video or in the comments, we heard you guys invented dynamite.
What?
You don't remember that?
I did not remember that.
Oh, yeah. It was either, I don't know if it was in that video or if it was in the comments. People told us, but dynamite, I was like, what?
That's pretty cool.
I think it was the video. But that was kind of surprising. So I'm really interested to see, what else did you invent? What's these discoveries? I don't know. Or do we know? I mean, we'll know what they are, but we won't know that you invented them. So.
Right. What she said.
I need to stop talking. And I'm going to do that now so we can check out these 10 surprising Swedish inventions and discoveries.
The beautiful country of Sweden is home to many incredible places and amazing people. Many important and world-changing inventions have also come from Sweden and from people of Swedish descent. So in this episode, I'm exploring 10 amazing inventions and discoveries that you probably didn't know came out of Sweden. Hey everyone, my name is Leroy Kenton, and thanks for joining me here on another episode of FTD Facts. This is a channel where we love to explore the different people, countries, and cultures from all around the world. And yeah, we're jumping into Sweden again. So first off, if you love Sweden, give this video a thumbs up.
We agree with our
this
video.
is your first time here to FTD Facts, press that subscribe button as well as that bell notification so you'll be notified of future videos like this. Okay, so let's start off with the first invention. In the year 1958, Rune Elquist developed a battery-run artificial pacemaker. Now, this was used for the very first pacemaker operation done by the surgeon named Aki Senning, and the operation was done at the Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm, Sweden. So yeah, pacemakers, I had no idea were invented by Swedes. So if you're not...
I can't say I've ever sat and thought who invented the pacemaker, but now I know where it was invented, and thankfully so. Yeah. I know several people with pacemakers.
I know.
So thank you for helping them out.
I was just going to say, and thank you, my future heart attack thanks you, if I don't get my diet better back to the way it used to be. But no, yeah, we have a friend that just had one put in a couple years ago. And so, wow, okay, cool. This is kind of like, we're not starting off with
that's a huge invention.
Yeah, I know. I was just going to say, we're not starting off with little things. We're going to go life-saving things.
Yes.
Sweden.
Thank you.
So yeah, pacemakers, I had no idea were invented by Swedes. So if you're not familiar how pacemakers work, they go under the heart of the person that you operated on, and it sends electric pulses to the heart so the muscles can expand and contract so it can regulate your heartbeat.
When the sinoatrial node fails to function correctly, an artificial pacemaker can be fitted to help regulate the heartbeat.
That's an amazing
with small, evenly
invention.
timed electric shocks. This involves implanting electrodes into one or more of the heart's chambers and implanting a device called the generator just under the skin.
This is insanely cool.
For more severe heart conditions, an implantable defibrillator, or ICD, can be used, which is also capable of sensing a stopped heart and delivering an electric shock powerful enough to restart.
Isn't that crazy?
Also, this thing, the Celsius thermometer, came out of Sweden. It was developed by the Swedish mathematician and astronomer by the name of Anders Celsius. Clearly, you see where the name came from. Anders Celsius made massive contributions in the field of astronomy, and this new thermometer that he invented that measured 100 degrees between freezing and boiling, this was really his claim to fame, and the majority of countries in the world use Celsius thermometers, so it's a very common measurement system now. Without that, would probably be stuck with just trying to calculate temperature in Fahrenheit, and I don't know, like, I'm not the greatest at math, but just trying to figure out how to calculate.
Yeah, that would be us. Let's just admit it.
Hi, Fahrenheit over here.
Yep, we still use
Don't hold
Fahrenheit.
don't hold it against us.
It's not our fault. It's just what's used here, and that's what we learned. That's all.
I'm learning Celsius though.
Yeah, we are. The more we have done these videos and talked to people on Facebook and made friends.
Yeah, starting to get it.
Yes,
but it is hard. You know, anything like that is complicated. But didn't know Celsius came from the guy's last name.
No.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Temperature in Fahrenheit, and I don't know, like, I'm not the greatest at math, but just trying to figure out how to calculate in Fahrenheit, like, it hurts my brain. So
it is.
Thank you, Brother Celsius. Next up, we have the 3-point seatbelt. This seatbelt formation is pretty much standard in all vehicles now, and it was developed by Niels Bohlin, who is a Swedish inventor as well as a safety engineer. And this is back in 1959 when he created this for the automobile company Volvo. And the reason why
Volvo.
Volvo for the win.
The seatbelt, the 3-point seatbelt. Man.
Fun fact, John Deacon, bassist of Queen, drove a Volvo. That's why I wanted one.
That
back when I was like
fun,
14.
Random fact that, how many of you guys knew that?
Oh, I guarantee you no one did. Don't even say you did. You did not know. No, you didn't.
Somebody
in the comments
before.
You remembered?
Yes, I do remember.
Somebody in the comments be like, I saw him driving a Volvo. No, you didn't. You didn't. You just didn't. I didn't know this.
But wow, so much already coming from Sweden.
Well, and the fact that the Volvo thing, Volvos. So we have a P.O. box. Christmas is coming up.
Please send a Volvo.
I was not kidding. XC90, preferably. Thank you.
Somebody's gonna send us an old key and not the actual car.
I'll take the key.
Darn.
Get in the plane and go over there and just put it into every daggone Volvo I can find.
It'd be a rusted old Volvo sitting in the middle of nowhere.
I'll take
it's up on top of that mountain. Go ahead.
I'll take it.
This is back in 1959 when he created this for the automobile company Volvo. And the reason why these seatbelts are shaped like a Y is because if you get into an accident, it really disperses the energy across your body. So it's not just like, maybe get ripped in half or something. But this kind of really holds you in place so that you're not ripped in half when you crash. I know it's a pretty graphic example, but let's just say that these seatbelts save a lot of lives. Yeah. Statistically, 1 life every 6 minutes to be exact.
If you look at a 3-point safety belt 50 years ago compared to a 3-point safety belt today, it's a huge difference. The basic principles are still there. You can put it on using one hand. It has a good geometry. It's holding the upper body, the lower body. But whatever we will do, we'll still have those basic principles that were established by Niels Bohlin.
Over 100 years ago, Coca-Cola introduced this unique bottle to the rest of the world. Now you show this soda bottle to somebody and right away they'll recognize, oh, that's the Coke bottle.
What?
But few people know that this design was created by the Swedish man by the name of Alexander Samuelsson. He was—
Stop it now. No, I'm done with this. Stop. No, that is American as my big toe on my right foot.
Coke is, but not the bottle, apparently.
What?
Are
you talking about, Sweden? I have an obsession with Coca-Cola, the logo, the trademark. I have a lot of the clothing with Coca-Cola on it. What are you doing to me? Huh? Okay, rewind. What? It's like, okay.
This is fascinating.
The logo or the bottle?
The bottle.
But what about the logo?
Probably not the logo.
I'm going to shut up and find out.
Design was created by the Swedish man by the name of Alexander Samuelsson. He was told to create a bottle that people could recognize in the dark just by touching it, or if it was lying on the ground, broken or whatever, people could still recognize it. And Alexander Samuelsson more than delivered on this one.
Yep.
But that's the coolest bottle ever. And then every other company kind of stole that idea and used it for their soda, their pop, whatever you want to call it.
In a sense, but I mean, just like he was saying, that the touch, the feel of it in the dark, you can tell because it's smooth in the middle.
It's the coolest bottle
the
ever.
Top and the bottom.
Okay, I'm glad it wasn't the logo though. That would have made me mad. It would have taken everything I thought I love about my country away. Coca-Cola logo. That's what I love about America. No, but that's really interesting. Fascinating. I love this video already.
You see, the country of Sweden has a lot of surprises, like even things surprising to the people that were born and raised there. And just so you know, if you do want to expand your knowledge about this amazing country, we do have a playlist about the videos that we've done about Sweden. We go into the culture, we go into the history, we talk about the military, etc., etc., etc. I'll link to it in the card section of this episode, as well as below in the video description. Now, the invention of the ultrasound also has its roots in Sweden. The Swedish doctor by the name of Igni Elder, he worked alongside the Austrian researcher Karl Helmut Hertz, and they developed the first ultrasound. Wow. This became the primary non-invasive way to examine our hearts as well as our internal organs. Yeah. And of course, when mothers want to determine whether or not they're pregnant or really just check the gender of their baby, they use ultrasound. So,
I like how he went through that one.
I thought he was going to say, "Are just really fat."
I thought he was too.
I know, that's what we both did. Anyone else? Did anyone else think he was going to say that?
They probably didn't. It's probably just our sick minds.
Let us know if it's just our childish sick minds. He said that so slow.
I know.
If mothers want to find out if they're pregnant or just really fat, that's what I thought he was going to say.
Sex to their baby.
It's like that time, like a few months ago, when I checked and did a home pregnancy test, and it came back and it said, "Nope, just fat."
You're hilarious.
If that offends anybody, then you don't have a sense of humor. I'm rewinding that back. If you let us know if you heard that the way we did, if you thought he was going to say that.
I want to hear it again.
I want to rewind that back and hear that.
As well as our internal organs. And of course, when mothers want to determine whether or not they're pregnant or really just check the gender of their baby.
Or really just fat.
We know he was thinking.
He was going to say, I think he had a bet with somebody. Or really just determine their gender is what he said, right? Okay.
They use ultrasound. So this is another invention that completely changed history. And
absolutely.
What would we do without this next invention? Like wearing pants just wouldn't be the same. The modern day zipper was created by a Swedish-American inventor, Gideon Sundbach. He had improved upon...
All right, you created the zipper.
I use a zipper every day.
You know, I'd like to show you my zipper. This is my zipper. And I'd like to thank you for this because it helps keep things where they're supposed to be.
It does.
Indoors.
Yes, indoors is the best place for things.
You made the zipper too? It's all safety stuff.
It is.
And then, so is the zipper.
That is safety.
It's crazy. It's like very serious things so far on this list. And then there's also just like really cool things like the Coke bottle. Come on. And now the zipper.
I know. Things that are just like so normal, everyday, common.
Just wouldn't have thought Swedish.
Incredible.
Wouldn't have thought Swedish.
No, didn't know who I thought, but
I love zippers. I do. I really do.
I love a zipper instead of a button. Buttons are annoying.
This is so cool. The zipper
was created by a Swedish-American inventor, Gideon Sundbach.
Swedish-American inventor.
I know.
I didn't hear that first time.
I didn't either.
Because we were just too excited.
But that's awesome.
That makes it even cooler.
I know.
That makes it cooler. For me.
He had improved upon an earlier, not so effective version that was created back in the year 1913. And this new version that he designed, he called it the separable fastener, and then he patented it in the year 1917. And now we use it when wearing pants or trousers if you're from the UK, as well as other backpacks and other kind of bags.
Yep.
Now for those of you who are watching this video on your computer,
Sorry, that makes me want to know what the original zipper looked like.
I didn't know it was that recent that it was invented.
I know. And I want to know what the original looked like.
And other kind of bags. Now, for those of you who are watching this video on your computer, I can almost bet 100% of you are watching it on a flat screen monitor.
We are,
Sven
actually.
Torborn Lagerwall, he discovered the ferroelectric liquid crystals back in the year 1979, and this is a technology that led to the development of the flat screen monitors. And from that discovery, flat screen monitors went into mass production since the year 1994.
Oh, wow.
That's the reason why I bought mine. This monitor has a 60 Hz refresh rate with a 1 millisecond gray-to-gray response time.
Also, many families and people out there would probably have gone bankrupt if it wasn't for the invention of Skype. Yeah, you get to save a lot of money on those.
Okay, Spotify and now Skype. I used to use the crap out of Skype.
You did.
Before, like, Facebook Messenger, you could I mean, oh my gosh.
Wow.
I don't know Skype was Swedish.
No.
What? This is really, I'm really impressed, Sweden.
Very
impressed. This is really cool. I love this. If you guys like this video, please, this would be a great time to hit the like button. This is really neat.
Long distance calls to your relatives overseas.
Hey babe, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, how's your day?
That was good.
But what you didn't know is that this came out of the mind of a Swedish man. His name was Nicholas Zenström, and he co-developed Skype, and he worked with a team including a Danish inventor by the name of Janos Friis. Creating Skype, of course, capitalized on the use of internet technology, and in the year 2011, Microsoft bought it for $8.5 billion US. And I always saw that Microsoft invented Skype. Nope. So again, we got to say thank you to the nation of Sweden for saving the rest of us a whole lot of money. Although many of us don't use old school telephones anymore, I thought it was pretty important to share this invention. The Swedish telecommunications company Ericsson was founded by Lars Magnus Ericsson in the year 1876. And the company's first ultra successful product was the telephone handset. It had the mic where you spoke in as well as the earpiece to listen to all in one. Before that, with telephones, you had to hold the microphone in one hand and hold the earpiece in the other hand. Pretty annoying, but this just put it all together in one and just made it so much easier.
Every achievement has been further proof that the frontiers of progress have no limit.
And finally, the last invention.
No, I just want to say this real quick. Thank you for allowing me in my youth to slam a phone down on the when I'm mad at people.
To know what it's actually like to slam the phone.
And I'm glad I'm old enough to know that. So Sweden, again, this is awesome.
And to do the big busy signal of taking it off the hook and.
Well, and also taking it off and then like you take it off real quick, right? To like put your finger on the thingy, the little button thing.
Yep.
So you could listen into your siblings' conversation. Oh, really? Were your mother talking about you?
Yep.
Like, know how much trouble you're in?
Exactly.
I never got in trouble. What are you talking about? Never happened. Last one. I'm sad already. I want to watch more.
That the frontiers of progress have no limit.
And finally, the last invention and discovery that I want to share that came out of Sweden was the safety matches.
What?
Seriously?
Matches, of course, have been around for a long time, right? But they were very dangerous, so you really had to know what you're doing, or else you'd get burned and burn up everything and everyone else around you. However, thanks to Gustav Erk-Potch, we don't have to worry so much about that anymore. He had decided to move the flammable phosphorus, which was embedded in the match head, to the side of the matchbox, as well as replace the poisonous yellow phosphorus with a red version of the phosphorus that was non-toxic. And because of this, matches became a lot safer. And this was huge for the Swedish economy because several times
I used to take the matches and light them on my zipper. I did. How Swedish is that?
That's extremely Swedish.
Have you ever done that?
I used to try to do that, but I can never actually get it to
light. As soon as we're done doing this video, we're going to go in there and I hope we have some matches. I think we do.
We're going to have to find some.
And we're going to we'll do it on your zipper. My zipper. Okay, just pretend I didn't say that. We're doing that though, okay?
Okay, let's
I did.
it.
How Swedish is that? Also, do not try this at home. I don't want to get in trouble if anyone does anything stupid and burns himself.
Don't play with matches.
Don't play with matches. Don't put them on your zippers.
No.
I'm going to. Don't do it. I will. Don't you do it. That's so cool.
times in history, 75% of all matches sold in the world were coming from Sweden.
Really?
Okay, so those were 10 amazing discoveries and inventions that came out of the nation of Sweden. How many of these did you know had ties to Sweden?
0.
Like really, for me, this is
None.
completely surprising. I hadn't known any of them. Let me know down in the comment section below. And this is nowhere close to the amount of amazing stuff that came out of Sweden.
That was too fun.
That was incredible.
I know there's going to be a lot of comments, probably of a lot of other things, and I'm excited to see them, or maybe don't tell us.
I know. Try to hold that to yourselves and don't tell us.
And maybe try to find another video.
Do another video.
Yeah. Because that's cool. I mean, I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do. If you want to spoil it, you can. But if we read them and we get them all, we won't do another video. So it's up to you guys if you want to tell us more inventions, or we can try to find another video on more inventions, because I know there's going to be more. I know there are. Because it said 10. You know, it's only 10.
So if you want us to find more videos, just say, please find more videos. There's so much more to learn.
Yeah. Or put spoiler in the top of your comment for other people that may want to know. Well, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And please hit the like button if you enjoyed this episode, and consider subscribing to the channel to help us get to our 100,000 subscribers, man. It's time.
Get there. I don't know what that was.
That's you getting excited to go do something with a zipper. What? That sounded weird.
Again, don't play with matches, folks. That was incredible. Like you were saying earlier, so much stuff to do with safety and life saving.
Yeah, my gosh.
I mean, that's
where would modern
incredible.
medicine be right now?
I know so much more in the medical field than I ever imagined.
And such a, like you said, such a big one. And personally, like we did say personally, you know, we have friends that have pacemakers and stuff.
Family,
Yeah. We know it was just 10 facts. We know there's, or 10 inventions and things. We know there's more.
Yes.
But it is really fun to look and see about that, and know that in our daily lives, we have so many things that we use and like life-saving that are from Sweden. I love doing this show. I love learning stuff like this.
Me too.
So I had a blast with this, and I hope you guys did too. And we hope to see you back on the next episode of the Weirdo and Debbie show. I've been weird today. I apologize. I don't really apologize.
I think we both have.
I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you, and we'll see you again on the next time. Until then, please love like jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson.
Bye.
Bye.